Alrighty, everyone, we have a new campaign out. We had a vote for 1 or 2. 2 ended up winning. 1 was, of course, you didn't know this, but I did. 1 was Mass Effect, and 2 was Dragon Age. So we will start with the first game. The beautiful, beautiful Dragon Age Origins. A new game. Yeah. I was going to take an extra week, run through the Origins, and I went, nah, fuck it. I'm going to go with the Origin and style that I normally go for. So this should be interesting. And so is the Golden City blackened. With each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
That intro always slaps. I love it. I love it so much. Yes, we shall be running a background. Oop. So we are going. I think I'll go rogue, maybe. Do I want to go rogue or do I want to go warrior? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Bam. So, We are playing a Dalish Elf Rogue, which is the normal way I play it, actually, funnily enough. The other one I like is one of my favorite things about this game is just all the different origin storages, but the human noble is always a lot of fun, as is the city elf. The reason I'm going Dalish is because that's the one that I normally do, and I forgot it. I normally don't go mage, and I normally don't go dwarf. But a bit about the Dalish. Dalish are one of the the Dalish, little spurb, if I could say it correctly. Proud of your role as one of the few true elves, you have always assumed that you would spend your life with your tribe, till a chance encounter with a relic of your people's past threatens to tear you away from everything you have ever known. So, let's jump in.
Greetings.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Oop. I had to go shorter hair. That one's fine. I like this one better. Oh yeah, there you go. That's the hairstyle. Best hairstyle. Now, one, two. Scroll up. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I'm not seeing shit. I don't normally see anything on mine, so let's go with...
No! It is gone!
And my favorite elven name, which is basically how you always do elven names. Oh yeah, well, let me do an apostrophe, but it's just... gross. Basically, it's that with an apostrophe in the middle, right between car and ros, which is basically just the Spanish word for cars. Never fucking neglect. Goddamn con. Please, whatever you do. Funnily enough. Don't actually need lockpicking on the first party. But I do need... there we go. Go. We're going to keep it on normal for now. Never enter battle with your bare hands. Ha. That's where you're wrong.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethalon? What should we do with them?
Let's find out what they're doing here.
Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
If you've been there, you should have treasures to prove it.
But I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
Why not?
It was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
You frightened them enough. They won't bother us.
Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious.
I don't know. Shouldn't we inform the keeper?
She might be interested in these carvings, but let's see if there's anything more before we get excited. Besides, we're already here. Now, they said it was to the west.
And let us go to the west. Oh, look at all these benefits I'm getting. I'll probably do what I do in my Soter campaigns and end it with a codex entry. Oh gosh, I forget how fast. Oh, look, the list of poisons and the smoke in the eyes.
Let us dispatch them, and quickly.
There we go. I cannot hit. I don't think I actually hit anyone. I need just this audio. Oh man, that is loud. It's weird too, because it's not very high. Don't know why the music got so loud.
It shall be done.
Oh, do I just casually have Blood Dragon? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have nowhere near the strength for that. Assuming if I have weapon 2 yet, Twin Daggers. Alright, let's continue. Okay, a bit about the forest. The greatest plant of all time, Elthroot. Oh, and look, there's more.
It shall be done.
Some rubble. Oh yeah, guys, I've made 10 copper. Time to call it a day.
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
No, I don't, and that's what worries me. We should be wary.
Always the careful one. Fine. But I'm not running back until I know there's something worth making a fuss over. Come on, let's at least see what's there. How dangerous could it be?
Why would you say that? That just makes it... That instantly increases the difficulty by 10. We shall gather the party and venture forth. You know the best part is?
Looks like the Shem was telling the truth. These ruins look more human than elven.
My armor's better. My Dalish armor is better. It's the other benefit. Oh god, fucking spiders. Look at that, I'm actually hitting things. Alright. Let us continue.
It's a trap.
Yep. Oh no. Despite going down the archery path, the reason I'm using the daggers is because, well, as you can see, kinda can't get enough of a party into the fight. And no taunt skills. So, my bowboy will be targeted, and I don't want my bowboy to be targeted. Joe is jumping on Attila at midnight. That is wild. Oh yeah, it is midnight because I got distracted. Yep, there it is. Yep. Nail. There it is.
It's a trap.
I can't believe I actually detected the trap.
Will not fail.
I will hit.
I must maintain. No quarter shall be given.
Get him up.
This place makes me nervous.
Really?
I'm not sure. This looks like a very old human place.
I didn't mean to click on him.
Why would they build this? And why would elven artifacts be here?
I don't know.
Some of our ancestors lived here. In caves, like the dwarves. I'll stick to roaming the land myself. She takes any opportunity to gather elven lore. When the clans come together, they exchange whatever they found. She shouldn't come without hunters to guard her, though. The air here feels so... sinister. Well, whatever it is, it won't stop me. A Dalish hunter fears nothing.
Go, and our health is healed. And some deep mushrooms. Yep. Now I'm actually discovering the traps. Just instead of blindly walking into them.
A cunning trap.
Cunning trap? There. Genuinely, where's this? Oh, there's the trap. Disarmed. Oh, I do not like this. Why are there's so many dead bodies?
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you? Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan? I'd never have guessed ancient elves might have lived here, with humans.
Oh, well, the obviously undead. Oh, yep, there it goes. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Some range.
Time for a little fun! Are those walking corpses? This place is
I shall do it.
haunted.
Sure. Oh boy.
I shall do it.
Oh, that's not good. That's actually really bad.
I shall do it.
Actually, I should have some healing potions. You need to take one. Oop.
By the creators. What was that thing?
It was a bear. Sorry, I can't have a 13 as a number. That's bad. Bad luck. Trap Macon. Okay, we're gonna need that up, and then we'll do some herbalism. Just in case I need it. Nice, an Ovis paralysis wound. There it is. Hold on.
You aren't going to leave without taking a closer look.
Damn
at
it, I
the
was
mirror,
hoping to
are
snipe
you?
it. Well,
I will. This is the only thing we've seen here that isn't broken. I wonder what this writing is for. Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror.
yeah, that's always a good sign. Okay, that is obviously a good sign, so get the fuck away from it.
Ron, I just want to know what it is. Don't you see it? There it is again. Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here.
There is something moving in the mirror that we can't see.
It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness. It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
Blasted.
Can you hear me? I am very sorry.
Well, I'm sure we're fine. See? We're back home.
You're awake. You've the god's own luck, Lethaline. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel?
Worried. Where is Tamlin?
Don't know. The Shem who brought you here saw no sign of him.
Was a human?
A Shem brought you back 2 days ago. You don't remember him?
2 days. I've been here for 2
He
days.
was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you.
The Shemlin was a Grey Warden.
So he claimed. I just wish he'd told us where that cave was. Most of the hunters are looking for it right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
I see you are awake, Dahlan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive.
What happened to us?
I know only that the Grey Warden found you in front of a strange cave, sick and alone. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true?
All I remember was the mirror.
A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for Darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dahlan? Without you, we will not find it.
I don't know. Is my sickness gone?
Your fever broke, and the signs of whatever illness snared you are gone. But truthfully, I don't know if you are free from it or not. I wish I knew more. Still, you seem well enough now. We must watch your condition, but without you we will not find this cave.
Then I am ready to go.
I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly.
Clan is leaving?
If there is any truth to what Duncan said, then Darkspawn may show up in these parts soon. We must get away from that horde. But that is not our only concern. Did you encounter any other humans out in the forest?
3 of them. We drove them off.
Although you hurt no one, these humans roused their nearby village against us.
Yep.
As everywhere, our people are not welcome here. We have stayed too long, and we must move on, quickly.
Alright. Then we will take Merrill to the
Go
cave.
quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance.
Pray for me, Keeper. Alright. Where is our illustrious Merrill? Also just free sack. And shields.
Why would the Keeper call for a move so early? We were not expecting to. How could Tamlin be lost? He knows this area well.
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered. They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him. The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you.
That was wonderful. I forgot because I didn't say it first. Basically, I just said I won't let them leave without Tamlin. The Hala are beautiful creatures.
I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
I'm sure Tamlin will be fine. Small wooden crate. Yes. That's what I already have equipped. These swords. Elin?
I'm glad you've recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
That's why you take coercion. Free bow.
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
Yep. I should go.
May the creators guide your path.
Free bow. And it gives me, yep, rapid aim. Thank you. Yes.
Hello there. I don't think we've met.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here.
Do you know about Grey Wardens?
Only from stories I heard back in the alienage in Denerim.
Paul's a flat ear. He arrived here a few days ago from the human lands.
I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
Prove yourself useful and the clan will be your home.
I'll do my best. I hope we find your missing friend very soon.
Whee! With chest. 2 chests. First off.
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you're whole and well.
I'm glad to be here as well, Harden.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper?
We wanted to see if there's anything to tell, Harden.
Once you saw what was inside, you should have returned. But you kept exploring, didn't you? I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays the price. Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
I am sorry, Harden. I will try harder next time.
Would you even know the reason behind your efforts? I wonder. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
Certainly.
Come then. Help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Long ago, we were slaves to the humans.
Yes, slaves to a terrible empire. The humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery.
But the humans wouldn't let us be.
They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
Then the humans declared war on the Dales.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
We chose wandering the lands rather than human rule.
To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenon have a homeland once more.
We shall return the old ways to those who have lost us, or lost them.
We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
We are the last Elverhen. Never again shall we submit.
Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the Oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlin quickly.
What do you know about the Grey Warden?
The one who brought you back? Very little. He seemed decent enough as humans go. As for Grey Wardens, they're heroes without a doubt. Members of our own clan joined their ranks in ages past.
Well, oh, actually, since he is one who knows a lot, did elves ever live in caves?
I've never heard of such a thing. But in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlin, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost.
Then I shall go.
May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Alright. So.
As you say.
Alright. Armor, helmet. Actually. I think there's somewhere here. I'm pretty certain there's a way to hide the helmet. I'm not planning on hiding it anyway, so I was just trying to... I was curious. But, helmet back on. Alright, now that we finished the first part of the Dalish camp, now time for the second part. Elf woman, yeah. More Dalish armor. This is all good stuff to sell.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
Anethara Ashala. It's good to see you.
All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
I shouldn't say just yet.
That's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
You've never spoken of my parents much, Ashala.
What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
Don't we Dalish strive to learn of our past?
True. Perhaps you're old enough to hear this, though it hardly seems like the right time.
Is there ever a good time?
Very well. If I do not tell you now, you'll only wonder. Your mother was a hunter, one of the finest, and your father was the keeper before Marathari. He was with us for a very long time. Your mother was from another clan, and her elders did not approve of the match. She and your father had to meet in secret. One day, bandits caught them alone in the forest. Your father was killed, but your mother escaped.
How old was my dad? Because Minthara's old. I don't seem that old.
Your mother held to life long enough to give birth to you. But grief racked her heart. One night she simply walked into the moonlight and never returned.
I don't know what to say.
The clan decided not to discuss this around you, lest it poison your heart with sadness.
Oh, I can't believe I haven't been told this now, because apparently I'm like 80 years old.
Our people have learned to live with much sorrow. It seemed only right that we not dwell on it. Your mother did leave you a gift. Something of your father's for you to have once you are older. Perhaps the time has come.
Oh, where is it?
Take this key. You'll see some chests behind the storage Aravel by the Halapen. One of them was your mother's. Its contents are yours if you wish.
I like how they just left that there. This whole time, they just left out this random set of chests. Another reason why I take coercion, so you can go here and go, yep, open. Chest we couldn't open before. Ooh, an Elflight arrow. An heirloom necklace. Perfect. Really decking out our boy right now. And some extra experience, which is nice. Alright, we're going down a little further. Let's go, let's go. Meryl.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
Aren't you worried about getting sick?
A little, but the Keeper cured you. How dangerous could it be? Even if I get sick, finding Tamlin or something valuable will be worth it.
How much did the Keeper tell you?
Enough to pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way.
Alright, let us go.
Let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Let us venture. Alright, and since Meryl, who we'll never see again, I promise. No, I'm just kidding. She's going to be a permanent companion through the game. And in every other game. But since this is the case... Ooh, Darkspawn. But the reason I'm doing this is because, of course, since Meryl is a mage, we do need a frontliner, though I have missed a bunch of times in a row, so fuck my rolls. Good job, Meryl.
What were those things? Were those Darkspawn?
That would make sense.
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
Nora just said that's not Inquisition. No, I don't think it is Nora's. Well, I think I would have noticed.
Let's move on and hope we don't meet any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
Real fast. Alright. Yeah, he said it's not Inquisition with a question mark because that's the only one he's played. 2, nothing I won't recover from.
It's just that you're pale. You look a bit feverish, in fact.
It's just the exertion.
Well, I'll keep an eye on you. You've only just recovered from your illness. But let's not think of that now. We should move on.
Alright. Ooh, I just got 12 copper. That's more than I made on my last trip. Damn, now I can really turn back. Fuck Tamlin. Oh.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
Maybe it belongs to the Shemlin who found me. Actually, no, I like 2. It wasn't here. No, this wasn't here. It's fresh.
The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
No forest creatures. It's too quiet.
Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Tamlin said he felt the same thing in the cave.
Now it's affecting the forest? Maybe that mirror unleashed some kind of sickness. That would not be good. The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
There! More of the fiends ahead!
Oh, they are. That's right, I'm a dirty cheater. Ow. Alright, to make sure to... No, I do have the good bow. Speed fire! 11 more copper? Hell yes! We're striking it rich, boys. Striking it rich. We can retire early. With a day's worth of salary. Oh, here is this beautiful cave entrance. Oh, that was the codex entry. I was hearing weird sounds, so it was just the codex write-in. Alright.
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about.
Don't talk like that, don't talk like that. You don't know.
You're right. We should explore farther before I go on about my fears. I'm sorry.
No. It's fair enough. Oh, well, damn. Joe's really trying to make Attila work. There we go, another health poultice. Yes. Go immediately for that mage, because that emissary needs to actually drop. Or I'm fucked. I need... Okay, take the actual health poultice. Heal myself basically to full. Is it actually that button? I might actually have to try it. In. 9. Miss. Okay, it is. Okay, perfect.
Very well.
30. 30 copper pieces. Hot damn. Hot diggity dog. Some floor square. Nice. Nice, nice. Well. Oh, damn. Fucking Duncan.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
If you heard of the fighting, why didn't you help?
I would have, had I not been battling them myself. Not all the kills here were yours, as you can see. My name is Duncan, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andaran Atishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
We were looking for our brother, Tamlin.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
Yes, Tamlin touched the mirror and I blacked out.
I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
So it's true, I had the Darkspawn plague.
You have it still, and it will infect others so long as this mirror exists. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
Perhaps there is something to what you say.
Confirm it with your keeper later if you like. For now, we must deal with the mirror. It is a danger. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
What about Tamlin?
There is nothing we can do.
So he's dead? Are you sure?
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
Wouldn't there at least be a body?
The Darkspawn would have taken it.
Taken it where? Or what would they do with him?
Darkspawn are evil creatures, and it's best to leave it at that. I'm sorry.
Can we just leave the cave like this? Is it safe?
With the mirror destroyed, I doubt the Darkspawn will return.
Can we return later and search through the ruins? We could learn from many things here besides the mirror.
The cave is not safe. Everything here was exposed to the mirror's taint. If your people must come here, they should cleanse it with fire.
Very well. Let us return to camp.
I sense no other Darkspawn nearby, so it's safe. Lead on.
Don't you just love Darkspawn sensing? It's like such a cheat code.
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him?
Nothing. He's gone.
I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
Well, there is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel, then, Duncan. Merrill, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper, right away.
Galen, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Very well, Keeper.
Tell Harin Paival what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Oh, another level up. All right. All right, what do I want to grab? Probably actually grab an ability for the bow. Grab that pinning shot. I don't think there's anyone else I can directly talk to, but what I should do. Because I think we count as in the same dialogue instance.
I see you have not returned with young Tamlin. Are we to assume the worst?
Yes. He is dead.
Blessed creators, guide him into the beyond. I know you and Tamlin were friends. My condolences on your loss.
Thank you, Master Island.
May the creators guide your path.
Oh.
Ah, back again?
Yes. I need to see your crafts.
Take whatever you need.
Right. This is how you make money. Just in case. There we go. Merrill.
I wish we'd had more time to examine those artifacts.
Oh, thank the creators you're safe. I questioned the Keeper's wisdom at sending you off while you're still sick, but my doubts were misplaced. Tamlin isn't with you. Is it as everyone fears?
Yes, he's gone.
Oh, poor dear. This is horrible news. Please take care of yourself and get better. We can't bear to lose anyone else.
The Grey Warden knows a cure for my illness.
That's good. I thought the shaman's arrival was a bad omen, but perhaps I was wrong. I will see you soon, my dear. You make me very proud.
All right. Let us go. Forget there's no jump. That's a pause. Ooh. Another dagger. There's side daggers everywhere.
Return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us?
It is my fault. I failed the clan.
You've done nothing of the sort, Dalen. Do not blame yourself. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
The Keeper wants me to tell you to repair a service.
course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
Thank you, Haren.
I ask only one thing, if I may. This Grey Warden. You have met him now, yes? Is he a good man?
He seems honorable for a Shemplin.
Interesting. What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask.
Oh, is that a hint?
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Oh, apparently he says, of course it's a hint. So we shall go return to the Keeper. And see how it goes.
Your Keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
What does this have to do with my cure?
Everything, I'm afraid. The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that, but it means joining us.
Then I shall... yeah, then I will join you.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
I would like to stay for Tamlin's funeral.
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalen. Before the creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm Karos, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not?
I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
I thought humans considered us dangerous vagrants.
To be fair, your people can be a bit standoffish. Not that I blame them, of course. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the Tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
I like how they let me do the Dalish bow, because I'm Dalish.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Oh, well, the game crashed, so I guess that's the end of this episode. I'll get it back to that part. But that is episode 1 of Dragon Age Origins. It's interesting that it crashed. Very, very interesting. But I will see you all next time. Please do like, subscribe, and comment if you are going to be enjoying the series.